Hey guys, welcome back. So in this video, I am gonna walk through you Burp Suite, which is the ultimate tool for web hacking and the only tool you need to do the web hacking. Okay, so let's start. Burp Suite comes pre-installed in Kali Linux. So I'm gonna search a Burp Suite and open your browser. Burp Suite is a proxy tool that serves as a middleman between your browser and the web server. Okay, so let us start. Until then, yep, accept it here. Oh, actually, accept. Next, and I will update it later and just start the pop. Okay, and just open your browser and let's see. Open, okay, minimize this, and the extension you need here is named as proxy. Okay, so I'm gonna search here proxy, and yep, this is proxy standard, and you're gonna add this to Firefox. Okay, so add here, and it's added. Okay, all right, so close it here, close this also, and you're gonna add options, add, and 127.0.1, 127.0.0.1, and the default port that perps run on is 8080. I hope so, it's correct. Let's see, I'm gonna walk through you this. Yep, 127.0.0.1 to 8080. It's listening on that localhost port. I'm gonna add here and give the title as burp here and save here. Alright, it's saved, and just open a new tab. And the next thing you have to do is install the certificate for burp to allow your web browser to trust the proxy server. Okay, so I'm gonna type in here http burp, and you should this page should be here. Look like the same. Download the certificate here, press save the file, and we are gonna add this to our Mozilla Firefox. Okay, so I'm gonna just type insert, yep, view certificates, import, and cert dot the trust these both, and press OK. All right, the certificate is added and it should work now. So if I say here, and the YouTube request is here. Okay, you should let's from the start. This is the normal dashboard. The pro version comes with some vulnerability scanning and automatic scanning that we don't need. We are gonna do all manually. Okay, and let's see here. This is the normal dashboard. This is auto crawl. It will it's capturing right now. Here, this is the sitemap. Okay, so let me here press intercept off, and you can see all the targets here that you are doing. Okay, you can see accounts.google, YouTube, and YouTube is requesting all these websites to render this page. Okay, these are all the targets that Burp Suite just searched for. Okay, actually YouTube just searched for. These are all the targets. This is the scope here. You can, if the scope defines that if you are working on, let's say, bug bounty program apple.com, so you are gonna add apple.com here and just sort and show only scope items. Okay, let me show you here. If I add here youtube.com, press yes, and you can see here, if I type in here and go here, show only in scope items and apply, all items will be gone and only YouTube will be shown. Okay, this is the scope thing, and you can also exclude from scope and include from scope. You can uncheck this, check this. Okay, and you can anyway anytime do untick on that, and all the targets will be listed here. So these are the vulnerability types here. We'll look into the further details. This is the proxy tab where the web request is gonna come. So I'm gonna press reload here, and you can see this is how a request looks. There is a user agent, which is our browser, and it's saying cache control, and it's saying making a get request using some cookies to actually track us what we are seeing, and that's all. Yeah. But this you can see the IP address here. Okay, and just press the intercept on. If you intercept off, will be automatically forward the request. Let me see intercept on here. If you drop the request, it will not reach the web server. If you forward the request, it will reach the web server. Okay, so forward, 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 and the page will load. Okay, there are so many requests, like just turn on intercept off and it will load automatically. So here's all the way HTTP history that YouTube just requested for. You can see here there are total 83 requests. You can even color code them if they are important, and yep, they are color code. That's all. HTTP history. You can see query parameters that are here. You can see the cookies here. You can see headers here, and you can see the response here. Headers. Okay. So WebSocket, and there are options. You can also work on start your burp on Linux machine and send the request through your Windows machine. Okay, you just have to add your Windows IP here. You can see here this is my IP, and you can specify the port. Okay, these are all the server setting that we don't need currently. So this is the intruder. So the intruder, how intruder works is to brute force attack. If you want to brute force the username and password for a login page or anything like that. So I'm just gonna clear here. Let's say we are sending a request, and this is the username and this is password. So let's say the username is admin by default, as we all know, and you just wanna brute force the password. Okay, so I'm gonna just double click here, add it here. You can the payload is added. Go on payloads, load a sample list. Okay, any if you have some brute force dictionary, load here and just start the attack. By default, the in Burp Suite Community Edition, the attack is, what do we say, rate limited. You can, the request are gonna be rate limited, or it's gonna be slow. If you have the pro version, if you want to purchase, you can include brute force it fast. Okay, and yep, I think that's all in the intruder. You can also send the request to the repeater. Okay, so let's see if I want. Let's take an example, as this is, just right click here and just send it to repeater. Let's see, this is a normal website. If I send here, it's not gonna return anything. Okay, all right, so let's say we are say working on brute force attacks, and we are gonna try some default normal passwords that people forget, like admin or admin password. You can type in here, send it, the you can see the response, admin password, and like people say 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Many times this is the password and this is the bad thing, so you can also do it manually. Sequencer, we are gonna uh, see it in further, we are gonna use it as we do, and you are gonna learn as we use it. Okay, and the decoder, so let's decoder is like decode some stuff, like you, there are some binary gzip octal. You can also decode some base 64 stuff, ASCII hex. Okay, so let's type in something. Let's say here echo hello world. Let's say hello. I think the spelling is wrong, and just basic for it. You can see here. Now if I come here, paste in it, paste the thing here, you can see another box pops, and I'm gonna say decode as base64, and you can see the hello. Okay, you can decode as URL, HTML, base64, ASCII hex, and octal, binary, and gzip. And there is also smart decode. I don't think this identifies it. Alright, base64, and yep, it's decoding. Okay, comparer also we are gonna use comparer is used to compare two similar requests with each another. Okay, if let's say there are some minor dissimilarities or minor changes in the request of two same different authenticated users. So let's say one user is, let's say a user is logged in named A, and he has the cookie as B, and okay, let's send it to comparer, and there is a user name called C which has the cookie D. So I'm gonna just send it to comparer. I mean, this is the example I'm giving, and you can see by words, compare it by words, and you can see it highlights it modified, deleted, or added. Okay, and let's see logger. It will log all your web traffic. You can see extender. We are gonna see it in further videos. Actually, we don't need extender. There are some project options that we don't need. Platform authentication, we are going to see also see in the further videos, and there is some you can also set hotkeys here. Okay, if you want to send the request to repeat, I just press Ctrl R, to intruder Ctrl I, and you can set your hotkeys here. There is one more thing here. Let's see, sessions, extender, and yep, this is here B web store. There are some tools that are made by some security researchers that you can use or take help of, like we are going to use might use. Yes, we burp, and these are all good tools. Okay, UUID detector. So make sure you try explore these. Try to Google stuff. We are gonna use, I think, turbo intruder. So let me find here. Well, let's find turbo intruder. And here it is, the turbo intruder, which is highly rated. It's the I mean, a turbo intruder is same like intruder. It's just Python based, and it has no real rate limit. Okay, we just need to code some Python little bit there, and we can send some rapid request to the web server. All right. So I think that's all for this walkthrough, manual walkthrough. We are gonna see also, as we see some vulnerabilities. Okay, let's say we see rate limit or brute force attack like file or file upload like JW and JWT hacking and XSS, SQL injection. We are going to use Burp, and you are going to be more familiar with it when we use it. Okay. Uh, I think that's all for this video. In the next video, I'm going to walk through the try hack me. Let me show you here. Try hack me, Burp, and they have some models on Burp Suite. Okay. These are the two free. We are gonna walk through the basic. Others are VIP, so we don't need it. We're gonna walk through basic and just start with our vulnerabilities. Okay. So I think that's all for this video. Just don't forget to turn off, otherwise it's gonna annoy you. And that's all. Okay. I hope you understood the actual basic. Okay. I mean, you're gonna learn. I'm repeating this stuff. You're gonna learn as we do some hacking. Okay. That's how I learned. So that's all for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Bye.